Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream of working on 3D models for the Thunderspy private server. We had this sphere that we were working on to make a shoulder pad from these examples right here. But I was originally wanting to do something different, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide this. I'm going to create a new object. I'm going to go to add, you want mesh, we're going to go to cube. So now we have this cube. What we're going to do is I want to spherify this cube. I'm going to hit tab to bring up the interface for this, or to bring it into edit mode, and go like so. And then I want to go ahead and I want to add in some more edges. So the tool I want to use for that, I want to do the loop cut. Click here, add an edge here, and then we want to change this to 5. So we got 5 edges there. I need 5 edges here also. So we'll also do 5 here. And we need one more area. We need some going along here, and we need 5 here. So we have all of that, but now we need to actually turn this into a sphere. So I'm going to go into this mode here where I have the wireframe. I'm going to click to get all the verts. I'm going to actually select the select button. I'm going to select all these, and I'm going to go to add, or I'm going to go to mesh, actually go to transform, and here to sphere. When I do that, when I move the mouse inwards towards, you see how it morphs to a sphere like that? That's how they've done the changes to changing a cube to a sphere. It just moves the verts to make it a sphere. So we now have that as sphere, and it has this little control here where you could actually adjust it by this slider here, which is really, really nice. So we're going to keep that shape. Now, what we want to do is we want to get just the parts that we need for this sphere. So what I want to do, I want to get rid of this back half. I'm going to have the select tool. I'm going to select all these faces right here, or all these verts right here. I'm going to hit the delete key on the keyboard, and I'm going to delete the verts. This will also get rid of the faces and stuff like that. So I have that part gone. Then I'm going to select, oh, I did the wrong thing. Hold on. Let's undo that. So I actually want all of these gone. So we'll do the same thing. Verts. I want this view here. I get all of these verts right here. I want to go delete verts. And now we have that base shape that we need. All right. So now that we have that base shape, actually, I got the wrong side that I want. We're going to go back a few more times. I'm actually going to want this side. I could have rotated it if I wanted to, but I want to actually get things dead on. Do this like so. Select all of these verts here. Oh, I hit the wrong key, but that's okay. Hit delete. Oh, come on. Not print screen. I want to delete verts. Now we got what we want. Now I'm going to hit tab. I'm going to bring this up and over, so I need the move tool. I'm going to move this up over to here. So I want to make this to about the size that is here. So I'm going to zoom in some. I'm going to hit the S key. This will do a scale. I'm going to scale down. Okay, let's do that. Up, over, still a little too big. We're going to scale down some more. We're going to hit S. Let's try that. And over, getting there. Bring this down. So something like that. Let me get the right angle here. That's the top view. View. The other view. So the view I want. That one. Go ahead. Here. Here. Just about got it. But we need to squish it in more. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to scale tool. Now bring this in. So, let's zoom in just a bit more. Move in so I'm in nice and close. Bring this in just a tad more. That. I'm going to bring that in like that. Then, what we do, help out with things, we're going to click here. Actually, let's click here and hit tab. We'll bring this in. This needs to be a bit more in more. So how we're going to do that is I'm going to select these verts right here. I don't want to touch this bottom one because I want these to be straight like they are. All I want to do is go to the move tool. Let's move those down some, just a hair. So now we're going to grab these verts, hold down shift, grab this vert, gonna move down a bit more. So these verts, this vert, down a bit more. So up. Come on. About there. We're gonna grab these verts, this vert, this down. So that's good. Maybe a little bit more. Like that. We're gonna grab these verts right here. Now move these in here. So that should give us our base shape, and let's check this out. Actually, I want to take these verts, this vert, this vert. I want to drop them down. Oh, I didn't do. Let me undo that. Forgot to hold shift. Drop these down. So maybe pop them out just a bit. Curve that. Let's go ahead and untab. So that's looking good there. But now we need to get the shape going. That's up here. So I'm going to hold down shift here. Let's actually hit tab that way. And then we're going to go ahead and do a move. And actually what we're going to do this up to here, about there, and we're gonna rotate this object. We want to rotate that on the y-axis 90 degrees. Nope. Let's undo that. So that's gonna be 0. Misread that. So it's rotating on the z-axis probably is what we need. 90 degrees. Yep, exactly what we needed. So we have that there. And I'm going to put in wireframe again. So I'm in wireframe mode. I'm going to zoom in here. Oops. Don't hit the mouse key. I want to take this. Zoom in here so I can see. So we want to take the verts. Let's go tab again. These verts. These verts. Don't forget this one here. Take that one out. Move down just a bit, but we forgot to grab another set. I'll grab. Actually, hold on. We're gonna hold off on that. We're gonna deselect and go into this mode and move this down just a hair. Right about there. That's good. So that's good there. Now we're gonna hit tab. Grab these verts here, this vert, and this vert. Not those. These verts here. Didn't get that one, so grab that one, grab that one, grab that one. Now move these down just a smudge, like so. About there. These verts, that vert, that vert. These verts all the way to there. Move these down just to so. These verts here. Along with this. These verts. This vert, this vert, this vert. So. Ooh. We did the wrong thing. We need something's off here. I did something wrong. Let me back up here. Yep, I did something completely wrong. Okay, so these verts. These verts. I was off on my eyes jumped on me, which happens at times. If you make mistakes, you just do like I did. Go back, redo. Now I have it right. Now we drop the just a hair. So we want to go and grab these verts here. This. We're grabbing the right ones here. These verts. I'll try to at least. I'll just click on them. Get them going here. We're going to go ahead and move these down here. So, and by the way, the program I'm using is called Blender. You can get it for free at blender.org. Is a great place to get it. And it is a free to use modeling program. You can donate if you want to them, and I'll be very helpful to them because the donations help them continue development. Not like that. Those look good. These ones, move them out. So I'm going to need to do an actual, have a move. I want to do a scale. Scale these out some. Out there. And that looks good. Looking good so far. And let's go ahead and hit the 1 key again. Need to do, we're going to do some extruding here. What we're going to do, and go to edges. I want that whole entire edge loop. Make sure I got the whole entire edge loop there. Hit 3 again. Go to edges. All I want to do is going the wrong way. So we got the wrong one to do. We want to do this one. Just extrude. No, not the direction we want. So, our idea to make this easier, and do a different extrude first. Take and select all of these faces. We got all of these faces selected. Got the right one selected. Going to extrude inwards. Got the right amount. I think that's a good amount, but we're running into some issues here. And we'll show you that right here. So if I hit 1, you'll notice it extruded it a bit downwards. We can fix that problem. So what we do is we go to our scale tool, click our verts. I want to select all of these verts right here. Actually, we don't want the scale tool. We want this. We're going to hit S, and then we want to hit Z. And if you'll notice, it's only scaling them up and down. So we want to do about there. The more we zoom in, notice they're really close in. So we can do another one. So S, Z. Bring this in. Come on. That. And there we go. Those are all nicely aligned that way. Now we need to check another angle. The other angle we need to check is right here. See how these are a bit offset. So we're going to hold down Shift, middle mouse button, zoom in, and grab all of these verts. And we want to do this along the x-axis is how we're going to do this one. So I'm going to hit S, and I want to hit X, and now you see get as close as we can. I think that's about as good as we're going to get. We're going to zoom in. See, that's still off, so we're going to hit S. I hit the wrong one. I hit Z instead. So that, pull in like that. There we go. Now those are aligned nicely. We got that all set up. So now what we can do, we got this shape here. Go ahead. We can start modeling the other parts out. So what we want to do is we want to go faces, solid mode. I want to take all of these faces right here. Nope, not that one. All of these faces. Misclicked on that. So we got all these faces, right? Now we're going to hit 3. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead, go back to wireframe. We want to do that extrude that we did before. Go down. I want to hit right about there. And we want to go back to our edges. We got the right edges selected. Move this up some. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hit our scale tool. Scale these out about there. That's got our rough shape. And go to solid frame. See how it looks. We actually turn that off. See how it looks there. Bit of a rough shape at the bottom. Thinking of doing. I think what we'll do. So let's hit 1. Go wireframe again. I think we'll add another edge loop into here. So I'm going to go ahead, hit tab. Here, edge loops. We'll add one right here. We're just going to add the one. Now I want to go back to here. We got those selected. Okay. And we're going to go back to the scale. We're just going to bring this out just a tad. Not too much. Find the right amount. I think that should do it. Just to add more field to it. And let's go faces again. Go solid mode. Hit tab. That's looking better. Of course, got a little simple problem right here. Need to fix. We're going to fix these 2 areas right in these areas. I'm seeing with the shadowing some dimpling. I want that solved. So what we're going to do, let's go tab, words, this one, let's go ahead, go move tools, and get the other one, that one, right there. So we got those 2. And the issue we're having, bring those too much, a bit. Let's actually go 3. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what we're wanting. So let's do that. Oh. E, shift, 3. There we go. That's a good deal. There. Got that. Okay, let's round. Take this one. This one. Same thing. I think I want to bring these a bit. Bring them in. Bring those. Oh. It is a tiny bit by myself. Here. Back to the move tool. So looking better. Oh, still. So I think. Go tab. See how it looks. Getting a bit better. Tab again. So 3. There we go. Go. So. Go. Take these. Oh, hit the wrong key. Nope. Going around the wrong key again. Got those. Let's scale those out again. Scale these out a bit. Bit of a curve. Right. Just a bit. So. Those. Tab. That's looking better. That looks a lot better. This one right. No. One. Oh, down the wrong key constantly. That one. We're gonna go move. And move these just there. Go 3 again. You just gotta play with it some. Get looking right. Look at different angles. That should just about do it. We're going to hit tab 3 so we get that view. Those edges there. So now what we're going to do, now rotate down. We're going to hit tab here. This one. Select all of these faces. So 3 again. And we're going to extrude one more time down here. This time, no real changes. So we'll extrude. Bring this down here. So that one's done. Now, need to do, take the whole entire object, rotate it back to 0. Going to move the object down. And go based off of what this was. Let's zoom in here. We're going to hold the middle mouse button down and shift. Alignment about right. Let's go wireframe just so we can see easier. Wireframe looks good. A little bit more down. That looks like a good alignment. We're going to go back to solid form. Hit tab. I want to grab this face. Hold down shift. Select all of these faces here. Like so. And hit 3. Going to extrude out. There's where I want to go. So this is the first based form of the shoulder pad that we want. And you notice it's all squares. It's all perfectly nicely done. If we go here, you can see the base shape. It looks decent. It looks good. I think what I want to do though, tab, verts. I want to take this one, one down, the caps lock again. Take those here. No, not rotate. Here. Just a smidge. Zoom in. Not too much. Just a smidge. There we go. Tab. That's looking better. You just gotta pay attention to the lighting, how the lighting's playing off of things. You get a feel where dimpling's happening and stuff like that. That's what you have to pay attention to, and that's how you stop dimpling from happening. So we have this base shape created. So now what we can do is we can now save this as we have it. So if I want to save this, I'm going to take this, I want to get rid of the sphere, so I'm going to delete the sphere. Oh, we need to UV map this, but first, I'm just naming this real quick. Let's do cursors in the way, making it hard for me to see. Underscore. Gonna be the underscore right. The reason why I'm putting the underscores is it helps out with things. So I got that put in there. So we need to UV map this now. So because we have this new look, we're gonna hit our tab key. We're gonna go to edges. Down. Nope. Nope. Not what I want. I want select. Here. I want that entire edge loop there. I'm going to hold down shift. I'm going to hold down the alt key. Click here. I want that edge loop. Keep holding shift. Click there. And I'm going to hold down alt key with shift. That edge loop there. Then I'm going to rotate over here. Hold down shift, alt. Click on this edge loop there. And there I have all of my edge loops. You notice it's all nice and clean. Then I want to right click and I want to mark as seams, and they're going to turn that orange color, and that's good. Now what I want to do is I want to go faces. I want to hit A. That's going to select everything. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to UV map unwrap. And everything's set the way I want it because I want some margin of error of 0.01, which is a good thing. We're going to go to UV map editing. And that looks really, really good. So what we need to do is we need to move some things around. So I want to select all of these faces, this up and out of the way, all these faces here, this up and out of the way. Now I want to take this one here let's rotate it. Hit it like this. I'll rotate. So go ahead here, it out of the way, a bit more out of the way. These, hit it around. So hit here. This one here. So don't have enough space. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these to scale. But scale it all correctly. So we'll just S. Scale this down a bit. Good. Let's take these. Helps if I switch over to the move tool, doesn't it? Take this and move this here. This rotate it. So, right? This here. This, it. So, about right. This here. Actually, we're going to move that around. This is the upper loop. Let's put this up here. Let's take this here. We got plenty of space. So, hello there. How's it going? So basically what I have here, this space is that under part that I built. So if we actually go here, let me zoom out here. Find our model. So if I actually select all of this, you'll get the whole entire model to show up right there. So this part is right underneath here. Let me move this here. So it's this area here that I have seamed. This part is this area here that I have seamed. And then this part, like if I were to click on this, that's the inside. So I'm going to hit A, not S, A here. So if we select all of this, this is the outer form here. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate the subscription. That really helps out a lot. So that's that face there. So we have this all UV mapped out. All right. And that works out really, really well. So with it UV mapped out, what we want to do is we want to save this now. So we're going to go File. I go. Actually, no, we need to do some cleanup first before we do that, because we don't want them to have the image in there when they go to pull out to do things. So what we're going to do, we're going to delete the reference real quick. Then we're going to go File and go Save As. Click here. We're going to go SM underscore folder pad and then underscore right. We'll do underscore 1. Save that as, want that saved as something else besides a blend file. Okay, I got that. Okay, so let's go ahead and not dot blend, we want FBX. So let's see if that will do it right. Nope, that still adds the dot blend. We don't want the dot. No. Okay, I know what's going on. The save as will always save as a dot blend. So what you actually want to do is go to export, and then you want to choose the file direction you want to save it as. And there are two ways we can do this. We can save this as a .obj, or we can save this as a .fbx. I prefer .fbx because it works with so many different file formats. So we're going to go here, click .fbx. We're going to go SM underscore shoulder pad underscore right, and then underscore 1. We're going to click export. We got that done. Then we're going to click here. We're going to click Z so we can get our reference back. Then we will go ahead, click save, which will save our current document. So we got that done. Now we're going to click on wireframe again. We're going to hit 3, hit this aspect. Now what we want to do is we want to create the part where it's raising up here. So I am going to go ahead and in wireframe mode, click here, want this, tab, there we go. And let's go ahead and want all of these faces. Got all of the faces, but don't want those side ones. So we're going to hit 3 again. Click here. Drag right down to here. Want all of those faces, but we do not want those ones selected. So we got that. Now we're going to do another extrude. Extrude. So you see what that did there? That looks really, really nice and really, really good. But we have a problem. Extruded on both. We only want those outer ones. So we're going to go here. We're going to actually go right click. We want solid form. Just want these outer faces. We do not want those inner faces. That's the problem with doing it with wireframes sometimes. You get those outer faces. Or those interfaces that you don't want. I'm just clicking and getting all of these faces. Direction. On that one, make sure I didn't get an inside face. Got nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, we're all good there. Now we can extrude it out like so. There. Now we have that, but there's a problem. We don't have this one here. We need that one there. So, solve that problem. And hit 1. Go back to wireframe. I'm going to go ahead and go to the move tool. I'm going to move this up some. Oops. No, let's go to model. I'm going to move this up about there. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to edges. So let's hit tab, go to edges. I want to take these edges right here. This one down about there. Actually up a little bit. Let's move up. Let's go tab. Move this down just a smidge. There. Now we can hit tab. Let's align this to that one there. We have that there. Okay. Now we go to this view. Let's go ahead and go solid form. These edges here, or these faces there, we're going to hold shift. These faces here, we're going to hold shift. These faces here, Select this face, this face, this face, face, face. All of these faces. 3. Then we'll do extrude. Let's out some. Out. There. Let's hold off on that. Let's actually do tab. Move this back down to where it's aligned to this. Go to wireframe so make sure we get good alignment. Right about there's good. Then we go ahead, hit tab. Now we do our there. Look at that. Now we hit tab. That's how you get that view. So now we have our full model. Problem is we have broken the UV map that we had made in the first one. So we're going to hit tab. We're going to go ahead and go to edge mode. We're going to hold down Alt key. Select that. We're going to clear seam. So that's all been cleared. Okay, but we still have that good one there, but we have a few more seams that we need to add. So we're going to click here. Actually, let's go to this. There we go. Hold down Alt. There. Hold down Shift. Click there. There. And click there. We have those there now. And that's good. But we need a few. We want to do seam here. Rotate around. We're going to do a seam here. Reason being is this needs to unravel nicely. And that's the reason we're adding in those seams. So we're going to right click and go mark seams. So those have been marked. Now we're going to go to here and hold A, UV map, unwrap. We're going to keep the same settings we have. Go here. Look at that. But we have a problem right here. We forgot to add some seams. Not good. So we're going to add in a few more seams because that is not correct. That is not the UV map that we're looking for. So we're going to hit, if I can quit hitting my shift key, what we need to do is we need to go into here. We need to go to edges again. We need to add a seam. We're going to click off this. We need to add a seam here and a seam here. Go over here. We need to add a seam here, a seam here. Going to mark seams. That will fix the problem that we had. Now, when we go ahead and we go to faces, all, UV map unwrap, then we go ahead and unwrap it. That looks so much better. That looks so much better. So this big long strip right here is this right here, as you saw there. Now I need to hit A to select all again. Now we want to orientate this so that works nicely. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to select this piece here. Oh, hold on. Select this here and these. That. There we go. Take those. That up. Rotate that. Like so. This, so that works about there. Now just move it out of the way for now. We're going to take this one. At that. These. Those. One more. That one there. That up there. We'll do another rotate. So let's take this one. Oof, no. Shift. There we go. Now we got it all. Now we want to move this over to here. So now we want to. Okay, we got that moved there. It looks good. Then we want to take this one here. Nope. Shift. No. Okay. Let's get out of the rotate so we don't accidentally misrotate something. So we got all that. Go here. This here. So these two pieces are the inner walls of like this right here. That's what we're seeing here is these inner pieces. These ones with the extra edges are these right here. And we could actually clean that up. I think actually, yes, we are going to do that. So we're going to ignore doing this. We're going to do some cleanup real quick. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to edges. I want to hold down Alt. I want that complete edge loop. Use right click. Or no, not right click. We want to go delete. We want to go verts. And it gets rid of all of that. You notice it's all gone. That's okay. And the reason I chose verts instead of edges is because of the issue it has with that. So with that being said, what we need to do now is we need to recreate those faces, and that's fine. We can do that. You basically find the face that you need, find those two faces, hit the F key. F key. Oops. Let's undo that. Okay, we're actually going to go delete key etch. Here, delete key etch. That's what we want. Now, click this edge here, this edge there, hit F. Just gonna fill these in. Oops, I got the wrong edge. So we're gonna go back one step. On. It helps if I hit the right key, doesn't it? This is where you gotta make sure that you have the right edges that you want. Otherwise, you can create some bad geometry. There. Those two. I'm holding down shift when I'm clicking on these. So L F, and so I'm just clicking, holding down shift, clicking to here, I'm hitting F. Clicking, holding down shift. Oops. Not the edge I want. So down shift. There we go. Click, hold down shift. I'm just rinsing and repeating this through the whole entire process. So I got all those there, but now I got these other ones I need to do too. Just repeat the same process. This is how you gaps in your model. There's other ways to fix gaps in your models based on verts and welding verts together, and that we'll be going over in another video. We're getting this done. Last one to do. There we go. Now that's all a lot cleaner. So now when we go back to faces and we go back to UV edit, it's all messed up. That's fine. We can fix that. So tab, we got all, UV map unwrap, go to UVs, and there we go. But you'll notice we got a problem right here again. Fix that. Because what ended up happening is when we fixed and got rid of those verts, it didn't know what to do here edgewise. So go in here, select those seams or those edges again, right click and click mark seams. There we go. We have that all marked. Now we can go back to faces, select all, want to do an unwrap again, and then edit. See? Problem solved. We solved that problem. Now everything's nice and clean, looks nicer. We reduced the poly count. And in video games, you want to reduce the poly count for certain games, especially when you're working with older games. You definitely need to reduce the poly count. So I'm going to move this over to here. I'm going to rotate this around and create a nice, clean UV map for them. That one there. Get this one. Move this to here. Rotate it. So. Here. This one. All these faces. Shift. Make sure we get that one too. Here. Hit around first. Shift. Back to there. So. Or give us some space. Grab these ones here. Hit here. Rotate it. Hit over to here. We got all of that done. Then I want to take this one here. We're going to rotate it around. So, move it. Move that down there. We're going to keep that one there. We're going to go here. That, let's rotate it. Okay. Good. Move it over to here. Give us some space. This one. So we want to grab these extra faces, those faces, move it to here, and let's do its rotation. Looks good. Okay. Go ahead. Hit here. Space-wise, I don't think we have enough space. So we're going to do a bit of a scale here. Hit S. Let's scale these down a bit. So. Then we'll move over like so. And that's good. I like that. This, actually take these. Hit that face too. Move these up. Over. So, yeah, good. Take these. Bit here. We'll actually put 8 here. This band here. This band here. Here. This band here. This band here. That's a nice laid out UV. This is how UVs should look. They should look nice, clean. You want to pack in as much space as you can and pack them nicely. So we got that nice and packed, and that's good. So now we got this all packed, what we're going to do is we're going to go layout, file, save as. We're going to name this, just put it to there. And then click save. So now we've saved an alternate file with this new shape. Okay. Now the next thing to do is we need to export this shape. So once again, I'm going to go here. I'm going to actually first I want to rename this. Just add to 2. Hit enter. Then I want to delete this. Then I want to go ahead, file, export, go on FBX, change this 1 to a 2, click export. Voila. So that's our second shoulder pad done. And that looks really, really good. Overall, I'd say we've done a nice job. Let's go ahead and go UV. Oh, let's here A. Okay. Go back to here. Object. Come on. Tab. I want to go to it. Wireframe. That. tab, switching it over. Have that selected. There we go. Go ahead, edits. These. Let's go to rendering. Nope. Find. Editing. I'm going to save this out. Move where the save is. File. Okay, well, we'll work on that later. Okay, let me read the comment here. Okay, I'm not understanding that. What I'm going to do is I need to go here. Bring this up real quick. I am going to pull up Google Translate because I don't understand what they're saying. It's not coming in as English for me, so I have my copy this, go back over to here. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Basically, what he was saying is make my YouTube viewers go up and appear on all YouTube homepages for this of this channel. That'd be nice. It's nice when other YouTubers share other channels that they like. Just like I talk about No Nate's channel, who does City of Heroes. I talk about Jason Plays, who does No Man's Sky. I talk about Thor or Pirates of Software. He does game development and stuff like that. So sharing out other YouTubers, I agree with. I personally like. So we got that all done. So I think we're good with the shoulder pads, because all they need to do is just take these and then rotate, do the rotations on them. So now we have that all done. Let's do a new one. Actually, let's save this. So actually, no, we need to do one thing. We need to do. There we go. And we're going to save this file. Save. There we go. And we're going to go new. We're going to go general. And get. No, we'll keep the cube. I want to do this. Right click here. Or no, we want to go add. We want to add image. We want to add reference. I'm going to go my designs, other designs, go with the bolt pistol. Oh, I forgot to be at the right angle, so we're going to delete that. I want to go, no. Yeah, that will work. Now we'll do the add, because I forgot that it always adds at the angle that you're in. We'll go there, we'll go bolt pistol. Okay. So we have the reference for a bolt pistol right here. I'm going to click on this cube, a wireframe, and we're going to 3D model out a bolter pistol. So with 3D modeling out a bolter pistol, we want to get the base shapes going. So the first shape we want, we're going to go tab. I want to go verts. Select these verts right here. Move these verts down to meet up with this. We're going to go like there. And we're going to take this one and go here. Move this up. Here. So take these verts. Here. These verts. Going to keep them right about where they're at. No, actually, what we're going to do instead, move these in here. Actually going to take these verts. No, that's good. We got that angle. Now we need to take tab, solid frame. I want to rotate 90 degrees. So being of that shape. So we have that. We're gonna go hit. Nope. We want this view. I want to take this object, move it over here. Actually, we're going to move it over to here. So, and then we're going to go wireframe again. Tab. I'm going to take these, them in. So, these, them in. So, and now we have the base feel of the gun. We have the base shape of the gun and length. We just need to add detail now. So to add detail, what we're going to do is we're going to hit tab. We're going to take this at 0 again, hit 1, this back over to here, realigned with this. So what part should we work on first is the question. So first off, I think we should add an edge loop and put right here, and we're going to add an edge loop and put right here. So let's go ahead, tab, go to edges, turn that off, edge loops, and loop here, move that edge loop up with this line here, click OK, click add another edge loop there, that one, go along here, like so. Then we can add edge loop going this way. So another edge loop, but going this way. Going to hit here. So one in. Might need one there. Let me figure this out. Best way to do this to save on the faces we... There's a lot of times where you need to sit and think things out. And excuse me. That's where it makes it a bit hard. So we got the edge loop going here, along here. And do is you know that we need to create this piece here. Thank you very much. We're just getting going on the bolter, and it's a bit more complicated than the shoulder pad was. The shoulder pad's a very easy, simple shape. And if you watched the last video, I showed you how to create it using a sphere. This video I showed you using a cube and turning it and spherifying it, which is very helpful and fun to do. But now I think what we're going to do is I want to create this chunk here. So what I'm going to do I have an idea. Okay, so we're going to go back to solid form. We're going to rotate this again to 90. I'm going to move this back over here. This with here. I want to take that whole entire shape. I want to adjust some things. So I'm going to go tab. I'm going to go with these verts here. I'm going to all of these verts. I'm going to move them in here. I'm going to take these. I'm going to move these in about here. And then I'm going to do the extrude. I think even better, all of this over to here. So better yet, move over here. So take these, drop that down here. And there's a reason I'm doing all this. And the reason I'm doing this is for the pure simple fact that I'm going to extrude outwards instead inwards for the majority of this. So to get the bulk of all of this right here, I'm going to be doing some extruding, which we did with the outer parts of the shoulder pads. We got that, so let's go ahead and go tab. We're going to get rid of that 90-degree rotate. Move back to here. Put it to there. White. Right there's good. Okay, now, we got that edge there. You want to add... I do some more rotate up like this. Oh, I want to move this. So tab on that. This. I'm going to do a move on it. Move it back more. There we go. Now we hit 1. Now we have more. When we rotate around, we can actually see things better. So I want to go solid mode real quick. Yeah. Click on this tab. And go actually wireframe. What I'm going to do is right here. This last part that I want to bump up. Go face. This face here. this face here. Problem with wireframing is you can't always get the face you want because it goes through. So we'll go here. We got that. So I'm going to hit 1. We're going to do the extrude. This extrude. So that way when we pull up like so, it works. If you did a regular extrude and did that, it wouldn't work out this way. If you did the other extrude, so I'll undo this. If we actually did this extrude here and tried to do that, you notice it did that. It didn't get rid of the faces. So that's a bad way to do that kind of extrude. Instead, what you want to do is you want this extrude manifold. That way, when you extrude this way, right about there. So I'm going to hit 1, make sure that we're aligned correctly. We're not. Let's undo that. Go up, 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 up. Right there's good. Now we can go ahead and go wireframe. Actually go roots. Actually just go here. Move this the way we want. So 1 again. Actually just adjust this how we want. There we go. So now we have that shape there. But we have more to do. So we need to create an edge here. Do that. Yeah. Have that. So we need to create an edge along there. So we're going to go ahead. Faces. And hit 1. I want to create edge loop right here. And move that edge loop right about there. That's where we want that edge loop. And we're going to go back to faces. And go back to solid. Solid. There we go. And this face and this. Nope. Undo that. We want that face and that face is the faces that we want. I'm hitting the wrong key. I don't want to delete anything. I want to hit 1. Then we're going to go ahead and do a regular extrude. Extrude this down to here. Stop. And we're not done extruding. We're going to extrude one more time to here. We're not done yet either. We're going to go ahead and we're going to, so we don't accidentally extrude wrong. I'm going to go to here. I want this face, this face, this face, this face, this face, and this face. I want all of those faces. Let me hit 1. And we're going to do extrude, but we're going to do this extrude. Pull out like so, just a bit. That way, we get that little bit of the bevel there that we have shown in this. So we have all of that. I'm going to hit 1. Now we're going to go back to the select tool. Then I'm going to rotate up here. This face. And come on. This face and this face. And the great thing is we already have a nice inset of where we were. And go like that. So now we're going to create this curved part of the, oh, what is it? The magazine. is what we need to create. So let's go ahead and start creating that part. And we do that by doing regular extrude. We'll extrude out. I think we'll just do a full extrude all the way down to here. Like so. And we're fine with that. That's okay to do for right now. The reason why is we're going to be playing with these. What we're going to be doing is we're going to go to the... I lost track of my mouse. Where's my mouse? There it is. I lost it again. Let's go select tool. We're going to go ahead and do edge loops along here. Thinking, let's do 3. So there's the 3 edge loops that we need. Now, go here, here, wireframe. Just gonna move things about. I'm gonna zoom into here. I'm going to take these verts here. I'm going to move those. They need to be moved to here. That. We're going to take these verts here. Here. We're going to take these verts here. I'm going to move them here. That vert's going to stay where it's at. These verts here. I'll take these verts here. These verts here. See how we're getting the shape? We're going to take these verts. I'm going to move it up to here, over to here. There's a reason why we did that. These verts here. These verts, I'll move them up to here, or to here. And we got these verts, move here, here. One last one to do. Got this vert here. Put it to about there. And we're good. So let's go 1. I did it again. This, zoom in here. We're going to do these verts. Move them down a bit. So we're smidge. Like so. Go out. Yeah, solid. See how we have that shape there now? But we need to do something else. And that something else we need to do is we're going to go tab. We're going to put this at the 90 degrees. Rotate it that way. Move this over here. We're going to go wireframe. We're going to go tab. We got the verts. Excellent. What we need to do is we need to down shift, mouse button. We're going to zoom in real tight here to select first before we even think of doing it. I want to grab all verts right here. I want to do scale. Pull these. So about there. That way we get that. See how that's looking? And then if we go here and we tab, look at that. We're getting the shape we need. We're going to go back into here. We're going to hit 0. Hit 1. Move this. We'll go back into wireframe. Back to here. Oh, oops. Hit 1. Got to hold shift. So more that. Okay, so we have all of that done, right? So now what I want to do is I want to do some more planning here. Planning I'm going to do. I'm not going to create this shape here. I'm just creating a rough representation of this weapon. So I'm not doing a 1-for-1 on it. Okay. So we're in. Let's go tab. We want to go faces. I'll go here. I want out of scale. I want just this face. Oh, this face. Oh, this face. Deselect that face. There we go. Got the faces we want. We're going to go ahead and do another extrude. It's going to be a regular extrude. Extrude out. There. Then go here. That face. That face. This face. This face. And I want this. This. Let's turn that off. There we go. That's what was causing the problem. So we got everything we need. We do not want these bottom ones. Just want the outer rings. Do that, and then we're going to go here and use this extrude. Extrude out like. Okay. We have that done. One, then we're going to go here. Rotate down. This face and this face. Hit 1. I'm going to do another extrude, but this time it's by normal. This down out here. Then we want to go select S. Let's pull Out there looks good. So there we go. We have that part of the bolter gun done. So we're getting the base shape down. So we need a little bit more done and going on this. And figure out what to work on next for the bolter gun. As you can see, it's really coming along in the shape. That's looking really nice. We're getting the base shape in, and that's good. We're going to tab. I'm not going to put in the curve that they have here. I think best bet, continue the back out. Okay, we got the faces. Take this, hit one, doing extrude out here. Stop and do another extrude to here. Do a scale. One and this out there. Work. Done that. Hit one. Now what we can do, add, we have that edge loop there for a reason, if I remember correctly. Let me go why we, okay, that's why we had that edge loop there, was for when we extrude this out. In fact, we should actually add an edge here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go add edge loop on here. Move that edge loop. Ooh, no, hold on. Let's go verts. We're gonna do it by verts. These verts here. I'm going to here. That way we hold our geometry really, really well. Okay, got that. Now what we can do is we can switch to faces. Click on go solid. That face, that face, that face. Go that face. Around here. That face. Let's hide our reference. This one. Yep, that's everything we want. We're gonna hit one. hit this and go frame this. Come on. This one. To there. See how that all looks? Then do go one and add in these here. So the way we can add those in and do it first. Take these hurts here. Here. No, correction. I'm going to take these roots here. Here. These roots here. I'll move here. Take these roots here. Move them up here. Still holding our shape. Maybe down a bit. About there. Okay. We have all of that. Now we're going to go faces. Okay, we got that face there. That face. We got all of those faces there. I think seems off. So we're going to do rotate the scale. No. Earth that we, if we look, just those were there. So go back to shift here. These verts here. These verts here. L and we're gonna go 1. And we want faces. First we're gonna select faces. These faces. All of them. We got all of them. Excellent. 1. And we're gonna go ahead here. We want this one again. Bring this. So that way we brought in double. So 1 here. Faces. Look at that. Looking nice. Looking good. So I'm seeing a bit of an issue here though. Feels like they're pulling in some. I don't want those to pull in. I want these to be aligned. So we're gonna go verts here. These verts here. I want to do a scale. That is Y. So we'll do scale Y. This here, scale Y, and look about right. 3, let's do another scale Y, Y, there we go. Let's back, okay, there we go. Helps if, that's why, I see what the problem was. We didn't grab all the verts. Oops. So we'll do scale Y, bring that in. So there we go. We fixed that problem. Now when we go to here, it looks all good, even, nice. So we got this piece in. So let's hit 1. We got this piece in. We got all of this, all of that. Let's make one adjustment though. I want to take these verts and move them. So how we get the better angle. Actually, I'm gonna change my mind on that. I'm gonna make some creative decisions here. I'm actually going to take those, pull these down. This. Give it a bit of a change. Don't want to do an exact replica. That way Thunderspy doesn't get in trouble. Okay, so we got that. We got that. So we need to get the muzzles in. We need to get the handle in. So get the handle in. I got an idea. I'm gonna take these verts here. I'm gonna move them along here. About there looks right. Then we can just pull this down or extrude this and then do our adjustments there. That's how we can create our handle. But we're going to create the handle later on. So we've got a lot of this done. We need to save this out though. So we're going to go to File and do Save As. And we're going to call this underscore. Call this bolter underscore pistol. save. So we got 2 of the shoulder pads done, and we got the start of the bolter pistol. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys sitting around and watching and interacting, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Have a great day.